and how to extend the quality of life for your cherished companions. As a community advocate, I will also discuss important social issues that affect our city. I plan to showcase organizations and heroes who are doing amazing things to help others. Remember to tune in every Tuesday morning at 10, starting soon.
This is Barbara Berrigan-Perea with Delta Flows, a radio show by the Voice of Stockton and Restore the Delta. This is the weekly radio show where we discuss everything Delta related: the environment, water management, water quality, farming, history and culture, public events, recreation, Delta food, and the arts. Tune into Delta Flows on KXVS, the Voice of Stockton, streaming live on Facebook and YouTube at KXVS Radio.
KXVS LP Stockton.
Welcome to another exciting episode of Tales and Tips. And this morning, the Voice of Stockton is taken over by the Marines and the Army. We have with us today Sergeant Jeffery Addison and Sergeant Jason Dunn of Toys for Tots, and Glenn Jose, who is the co-founder of H.O.P.E, helping other people to expand, and he's also an Army Ranger. And we're going to have a great discussion about Toys for Tots. Go ahead and take it away. Let's talk about Toys for Tots. Let's talk about what the organization is, what you're doing, how the Marines are involved, and how the community can help.
My Staff Sergeant Addison. Toys for Tots program started 70 years ago in 1947 by Bill Hendricks and his wife. She had an idea to give out toys to local families, and she gave that idea to her husband, and her husband and the Marines of the reserve unit went out in Los Angeles, handed out 5,000 toys in 1947. The Marine Corps seen that was a very great program that they did, and they adopted that in 1948. Since Major Hendricks was a reservist on his civilian side, he worked at Warner Brothers, and he got a lot of people to help promote Toys for Tots in the community. So a lot of people like Walt Disney, he created the Toys for Tots symbol, the local train, the logo that's on that you see for Toys for Tots. A lot of people created different events for Toys for Tots to help promote it. So here we are 70 years later, so still going strong on Toys for Tots to help to make sure every child deserves a Christmas.
Awesome. And how many cities do you work directly with?
I'm the San Joaquin County Coordinator, so I'm in charge of all 20 cities that's in San Joaquin County.
That's a lot of area coverage. And how long have you been doing that?
This is my second year as a Toys for Tots coordinator. For Sergeant Dunn, this is his first year, but he's been with the program last year too.
Awesome. And it's just strictly Marines, no Army, Navy, Air Force?
It's a Marine Corps program, but we also help. We accept volunteers for any branches or just local community too to just help out.
Wonderful. So anyone can help out. Someone in the community can contact you and say, how can I help you?
Yes.
Wonderful. How would they reach you to do that?
We have our Facebook page, and we also have our personal website at latedrop.ca@toysfortots.org.
And is there a phone number also that they can call?
Yes. We have our phone number at 209-982-0033, and my extension is 4682.
Wonderful. And I was fortunate last year to go with you on a couple of the toy distributions, and it's just amazing to see how the kids light up, and they're so excited. And it could be the simplest toy, and that may be their only toy. Yes. And it's just amazing. Unfortunately, in our community, the need is great, and it's wonderful that you work so hard. And a lot of people don't realize how long it takes you to collect the toys. When do you start working for this event for Christmas?
For toy distribution and collection, we generally go from October through December of each year, but sometimes we do start earlier than that to just go help out the community more, to go help out.
And I know recently you were collecting money at a track event, a monster truck, dirt track event, And it's awesome. It was great to see how excited the community was to see you. They took pictures with you. You took pictures with the kids, and people donated a lot of money, and it's just a win-win.
Yes.
All right, and talk about some of the places that you're going to be collecting toys in the next month or so.
Going into next week, we'll be at the Stockton Heat game over in the Stockton Arena.
What date is that?
November 18th.
Okay.
The week after that, November 25th, we'll be at Toys R Us for a live remote, doing our toy drive out there in Stockton and Hammer Lane.
Awesome.
The week after that, we have a couple of Walmarts. We have the Walmart and Tracy, and we're partner up for the Bride to Christmas. Bride to Christmas is a really great program, just like us, to help out the community for another nonprofit organization.
Excellent.
We have multiple different Walmarts. So we have Tracy, Manteca, the two in Stockton.
What are the dates that you're going to be at the two in Stockton?
The one in Stockton is December 2nd, and that's going to be in the one in the Trinity Parkway.
Okay.
And the second one will be December 5th.
Okay.
And that's
awesome.
the one that's on Hammer.
Okay. And for those of you that don't know or are interested in bringing a toy, they want toys that are unwrapped.
Yes.
And are there certain ages that you need toys for? Any age, or are there certain ages that it's harder to collect toys for?
We primarily collect toys for just newborns all the way up to 14. We try to help out whoever puts in requests for us. So like wherever we get any 14-year-olds, we just go try and accommodate for like the older kids too.
And you talked about Toys for Tots being founded in LA. Is this now nationwide?
Yes.
Awesome.
It is nationwide. We have 802 sites around the United States.
Wonderful.
And in Puerto Rico and Virgin Islands.
Awesome. Excellent. All right. And this is an optional activity for people that are enlisted. How did you, Jason, decide that or Sergeant, I should call you Sergeant Dunn. How did you decide that you wanted to be involved with this?
Well, I happen to be just transferred over here into the new community, and I actually wanted to be able to help out, mainly just with the local community with the Christmases, and actually be able to help out with kids. And I know, especially since last year was my first time actually aiding with the Toys for Tots, and I was actually able to see some of the joy that I was actually able to come and bring to some of the local kids, especially when we do any kind of event or a toy handout. I actually found it pretty rewarding.
And Glenn Jose, thank you for being here today. How long have you been affiliated with Toys for Tots?
I've been affiliated with Toys for Tots for 10 years, and actually I was just helping out, and then I really got involved when I opened up the nonprofit H.O.P.E, helping other people to expand. And I reached out to them, and since then we made a connection. And the thing that they do, they go out of their way. And I can, when they said commitment, they really do their commitment in the community, and they go out of their way. And also that when I reached out to them, I say, we're going to do Richard Pittman. Richard Pittman is one of the Congressional Medal of Honor Marine from Stockton, and the school is actually in low-income poverty. And I told them the idea last year, and they went for it. And then this is our second year. It's going to happen on December 15th at Richard Pittman School at 8 o'clock. And the Marine will be there giving the kids toys. Each one of the kids, 720 kids, will get the toy from the Marine.
And it's awesome. And in addition to having the events to get toys, we were talking earlier about the barrels. How many locations do you have barrels in, and what kind of companies are you looking for to have barrels?
Currently we have 56 companies all around San Joaquin County. I have a list over here too.
Yeah, well, we'll give a shout out to some of the companies that are having barrels. I know we talked about H.O.P.E has barrels at all of their gyms,
branches,
which is wonderful. And so thank you to H.O.P.E because that's a huge help. That's an area where people are constantly going in and out, and will see the barrels and bring an unwrapped toy.
Yes. We also have companies like Edward Jones, Cost You Less Insurance, Freeway California, Pacific Square, Select Physical Therapy, Cal Electric Homes. We also have our recruiting station out here too that helps collect toys for us too. We have different hair salons like Kane Company down in Manteca, Soto Chiropractic, Five Widow Beer Company in Lodi, the Rabo Banks both in Lodi and Stockton, Rio Las Palmas, Kaiser Permanente. They're really big help. They were a really big help last year too. The local dealerships like Toyota dealerships in Lodi and Stockton and Tracy. We also have different AT&T companies that really help out too. Tracy Portrait and Studio, they usually help out. They sometimes come volunteer with their photographers, so it really helps out too at our events. Go help publicize out for Toys for Tots.
Awesome. And so if you have a business and you'd be willing to have a barrel, please contact Toys for Tots either on their Facebook page or their website. Can you give the phone number again?
Yes. Our phone number is 209-982-0033, and my extension is 4682.
And you also shared with me earlier that it's more than just toys, that sometimes you help families in other ways. Do you want to talk about that?
Yes.
And we'll tie that back with Hope.
Okay. We also help out with besides just toys, like the other organizations that we partner up with. So last year we partnered up with H.O.P.E, partner up for Brighter Christmas, and like our primary mission is to give out new and unwrapped toys to children for the holidays. But we also give out, when we partner up with different organizations, like give out food with them. So everybody's here to work together. So that's our main mission, so make sure everybody gets treated in the community.
Definitely. And last year I was honored to be a part of the event at H.O.P.E, and I know over 1,200 people came to that event. Do you want to talk about H.O.P.E and Christmas and the things that you do?
Actually, the Marine plays a big part of this. They came out when I told them, hey, we're going to pass out toys out here in the community. They were excited. This is actually their third year, and they also went to Stockton Kids Club, and they were just excited to be a part of something in the community. And as you know, we know how, some of the parents had to have 3 jobs just to make needs in, and for Christmas is big to me. And what I see the kids just smiling to see that toys, I mean, it's priceless. And I've been, like I said, I've been doing this at H.O.P.E for 7 years now. It's 7 years running, and last year we helped 5,000 kids. That's including Richard Pittman School and other school. Sierra Vista, we were down there, and Conway Homes, we were down there and helping. And we also play Santa Claus on the street, and and this is the kind of things I love doing for Christmas, and it's just giving something back, because you've been blessed all your life. Now you're giving something back that it's priceless. I mean, hey, it makes me happy. I know my kids is taken care of, our kids be taken care of, but there's other people out there are struggling. So if you're gonna apply for Toys for Tots, make sure that your organization is helping kids. Make sure that you're out there in the community really helping, promoting Toys for Tots, or make a website or whatever. So making sure that the toys goes in the right person.
Well, and I know H.O.P.E unfortunately this year suffered from a fire. Prior to that, you did clothing distribution and other programs at your facility to help the community. You're known for giving out turkeys and your participation with Easter. What is your website? What is your Facebook page? How can people help you, and what programs are you currently doing?
The program that we're doing right now, how you can help H.O.P.E is just look at our website, H.O.P.E, helping other people to expand, and see what we're doing. And the main program right now is I'm helping veterans to get back on their feet, and also I'm helping at-risk youth just to just mentoring them and making sure they stay in the positive side in Stockton. As you know, we have 45 plus homicide here in Stockton, and we gotta reach out to those kids that needs and need the mentoring.
Well, and the cleanups that you've done in the community are phenomenal. I was with you. I'm on the board for the food bank, and you did a huge project on the food bank last year, cleaning things up and putting in gravel, and you used kids from WorkNet. Do you want to talk about that?
Oh yeah, most of those kids actually is at risk in Stockton, San Joaquin County, and I'm trying to build a foundation on them, a relationship, to show them there's better than hanging out in the street, doing things around. And I encourage the kids go to work that every year. Apply, you get paid $10 an hour, 32 hours a week, and they really like that. And the idea on that is not only mentoring, is bonding with them and showing them there's way out, not just hanging out on the street. I encourage them to education. I encourage them to respect your elder. I encourage them to respect your mom, because you know what? And most of the kids open up to me. Yeah, I said, if something happened, you're always going to run to your mom.
And how do they reach you? If a parent has an at-risk youth, or there's a teenager in need, how can they reach you?
You can reach me at my Facebook or our website, HOPE.SJC.org, or Hope, our page book, helping other people to expand. And I want to do another shout out. There was a homeless person that I helped out, and her name is Angela Campos. I helped her for 3 years, and she was homeless, nowhere to go, and she stayed at our facility at a Hope House, and right now she graduated boot camp, and she's a Navy.
Awesome, excellent. That's exciting to hear success stories, and it's just wonderful. Both of these organizations are doing huge things in the community. How does Toys for Tots find organizations to pair up with? So how did you connect with the organization that you mentioned in Tracy, for example?
Just as I stated before, it's just a Toys for Tots program that's been around for the last 70 years. For me personally, we just do have our turnovers, but we also go out to the communities, and also nonprofit organizations reach out to us and just everybody wants to partner up. So we try to partner with everybody to go help out, not just Hope. So we have our new ones that we're partnering up this year, the Discovery Academy, that's right behind us now. Awesome. In our same area. That's a really good group.
Discovery Academy is amazing. I'm actually going to mentor for them, and I love that program. And for those of you that are not aware, that program works with at-risk youth who may have had some trouble in their past, and as long as they have not committed a felony, they can enter that academy, and it can change their life. It gives them guidance and direction and can help them to develop a career, and it's just wonderful. We are really fortunate to have that program in our community.
Yes.
So let's go back to the toys. How many toys are you trying to collect for this year?
Well, last year we collected over 31,000 toys. So we're trying to
huge amount of toys.
Yes.
And of course we want more, and the need is always increasing, unfortunately. Besides money from the community, do the Marines pitch in money? Do you get supplementation from the government at all, or is this all donations?
We get supplementation too from the branch headquarters, which is in Quantico. So they give us our supplementation. Whatever we get back from the community, since we're a top-rated nonprofit organization, we turn everything back over to the community. So 97% of what we get back from the community, we give back to the community.
Wonderful. And is the majority of everything coming from the community?
Yes.
Wonderful. That's awesome. All right. And can you list the dates again that you're going to be local at Walmart and some of the other places, so that if people want to come and bring a toy, they can do that? And also talk about, you mentioned their recruiting office. Can you give us the address and phone number for that, so if any of our audience wants to bring toys there?
Yes. For the next event that's coming up, the Stockton Heat game is November 18th. We'll be out there representing the Toys for Tots program.
Wonderful.
After that, November 25th, we'll be at the Toys R Us in Stockton, out doing our local toy drive to help raise as many toys as we can to give back out to the community. Next one after that will be December 2nd. They'll be at the Walmart and on Trinity Parkway. December 5th will be down at another Stockton location at Walmart on a Hammer Lane. Sorry, I skipped the date. November 29th will be in Tracy too, at the Walmart. I'm going to help out with Bride to Christmas for that one.
And then we also talked about a golf tournament as well that's coming up at the Reserve.
Yes.
Can you talk about that?
The Reserves, we help out with them. They're hosting a Toys for Tots fundraiser, charitable golf tournament, December 10th. It'll be on Sunday. Have really great prices. It's really discounted prices, and it's all for a good cause to help out for Toys Tots.
And I did promote that last week, and if you bring an unwrapped toy, your green fees are free.
Yes.
So go ahead and call the Reserve to schedule that. It may already be sold out. I know it sells out very quickly, but that's wonderful. And a shout out to the Reserve for helping Toys for Tots. And I know, Glenn, you had something you wanted to add.
Oh yeah, on December 2nd, actually, they're gonna be a Walmart, and our club, Lions Club, is actually gonna be
Stockton Host Lions.
I'm sorry, Stockton Host Lion, and we're gonna be providing food. So come and join us and help out the community. And this is a good program what they're doing, and I'm very proud of the Marines. And when you say proud of you, so that's a good commercial for them.
Yeah.
All right, so let's come back to you, Officer Dunn. Talk about what it means to you to be a part of Toys for Tots, and kind of give a shout out and talk about why other Marines might want to participate in this.
Well, I'd definitely say it's obviously helping out the community. Always helping out with kids is always like the best thing you could always actually do. Always giving them some sort of joy, especially for the ones that are a little bit less fortunate, that may not be able to have the opportunity to actually have a Christmas. We can actually help them out. I know for a lot of the Marines that we actually do have volunteering for a lot of the events we actually do have, they enjoy going out to the Walmarts and able to help out and try to convince other people and get that human kindness that kind of comes from other people to actually come in and just donate a toy. They might see us coming out in our blues and they'll say, "Oh, it's Toys for Tots season. All right." And they go back inside and they'll come out outside with a toy or a donation, and it's really heartwarming. It's really just good to know see that human kindness come out from time to time.
Well, and it was neat at Richard Pittman's school to see all the kids run up to you. They were so thrilled. They were so excited. And it's a day that they can feel special. They feel that they're important and that the community cares about them. And as we mentioned earlier, unfortunately, this may be the only gift that they get for Christmas. And it's amazing just to see them light up and how excited they are. And how about for you? What kind of plea do you want to encourage other Marines and other people to volunteer for Toys for Tots?
Just like I said before, I really believe in this program. I get joy out of seeing the kids' face when they light up and bright up the toys that we give them. So I believe that this leaves like a memorable impact on their life, and like our overall goal is to make sure they get, and as they grow up, they remember this feeling. They remember what we do, and they become patriotic citizens and go help out the community too.
And that's a great point. I mean, to me, if a kid sees that the community supports them, hopefully that will start a fire in them to help out in the community.
Yes.
and help. It can change the direction of their whole life.
Yes.
That would be awesome. And I know Hope is also involved in providing direction for youth. We talked about that a little bit. Do you want to talk about that a little bit more?
Yeah. First thing is I want to say thank you to the Marines, Toys for Tots, for helping the community, and it's getting bigger and bigger for them. And you know, like I said, this is the people that they go out their way, their own time.
It's a lot of work. This is not something that just happens.
And if you're just volunteering to help out there, you see the work. I see the work firsthand. They're all stressed out, but I'm looking at them trying to reach the goal. How much toys we're gonna get out in the community, and you know, come and help us. You know, come join us or donate or whatever you can do for Toys for Tots, and just show up, because those kids really need those toys, and it's just not, you know, it goes a long way for them.
And if you can't donate money or you can't donate a toy, maybe you know someone that owns a business that would be willing to have a barrel. That's really important. The more barrels we have out in the community, then obviously the more toys that are going to be there. And spread the word to other people that you know about donating toys for the Marines and Toys for Tots. Obviously, the more toys that we get, the more people and the more kids in the community that we can help. How do you choose the families that you give other assistance with, or is that tied to the nonprofits that you pair with?
We pretty much choose. Our overall mission is to try to help out everybody, and it's just really dependent on the toys that we get back from the community and from our supplementations from our higher headquarters. But our main focus is to help out everybody in the community. So it's like very rarely that we like turn people down. But in an event that we do is like, it's like maybe someone's filled out right, but we'll give them like a reason why, like try to fix this so we can help you out. That's the reason why.
Awesome. And besides Toys for Tots, are there other community outreaches that the Marines are involved in?
As in
other organizations that you do community outreach with? Or it's mainly just Toys for Tots?
It's just mainly for Toys for Tots.
And it's amazing. Toys for Tots is phenomenal. Let's go back to Glen Jose and talk more about H.O.P.E and how you became connected with Toys for Tots.
All right. Like I said, I've been connected with Toys for Tots for 10 years, and when I opened up the nonprofit, I really got involved with them, and I see on hand what they do. And I said, man, I should get involved on them. And then from then, we build a relationship, because as a veteran, and I'm looking what they do, man, I never did this before in my life, man, you know, and I really believe on the program. I heard the program before when I was in the military. Toys for Tots donate this. I always donate, but I didn't really see it right after I joined in. And you know, a lot of work for them, and their free time, volunteering their time. Sometimes they don't even get paid. Sometimes, you know, reservists, you know, they come out there on their own time. So, you know, come and help us and donate on that. And I got involved because I want to help the community. I want to make it better. I got involved with Sergeant Addison here. We built up a relationship that, you know, a bond that, hey, our main goal is helping the community and the kids and the family. And since then, and when we find a family and they need help or some, you know, and I say, hey, we need to show up over here just to light up a smile on the kid.
Definitely.
And Channel 3 came out, Stockton Record came out, and they saw what we were doing, and there's more, you know, more needs.
Unfortunately, there's a huge need in Stockton, and I'm on the board with you for H.O.P.E, and it's been amazing just to go out and help in the community and participate in some of the cleanups. Do you want to talk about the needs that H.O.P.E has right now and how the community can help you, and some future projects that you have?
Well, the future project that we're doing right now is the biggest project that really help us is our Summer Youth program. And the Summer Youth program is actually is at-risk youth that we help the youth to better their life and to show them a life skill that they can use. So sometimes, you know, most of the kids don't have a father figure, and you have to wear that hat just to understand where they're coming from. And sometimes, you know, they call me in the middle of the night, hey, Mr. Jose, I need a ride home. I said, where you at? Oh, I'm here. I made a bad choice. So I get up and take them home, and I said, what did you learn from that? And you know, in every action there's a consequences. So the mentoring program actually here in Stockton is really needed. And Sergeant Addison here, you know, he been busy for last year, but he want to connect some of this at-risk youth here.
Awesome.
Stockton.
Wonderful. Excellent. And once again, what is your website, your Facebook page?
HopeSJC.org, and our Facebook is H.O.P.E, helping other people to expand. So far, we have like 800 kids signed up for Christmas for H.O.P.E on December 16th. It's going to be held at 134 West Park. So we still have some room. So if you guys want to sign up for toys, leave us a message, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.
Awesome. Is there a phone number that they can call?
209-639-2890, or my cell phone 209-373-9264.
And hopefully in the coming year you'll be able to reestablish offices for H.O.P.E to have more of the programs that you've had in the past, because H.O.P.E does huge outreach with the community.
Oh yeah, I want a big shout out to Men's Warehouse. It's one of our big supporter, and actually we get a lot of clothing for them, and we give it out every year. And every year we helped out 3,000 people to have clothing for Men's Warehouse.
Awesome, that's excellent. And then you get food supplied to you from different organizations in the community and hand that out?
Yes, I do. I do get food supply for Stockton Food Bank, and shout out for them. You know, when I need something from them, they always say, Glenn, okay, I got an event going on, this is what's going on, okay, I need a letter, and they donate to H.O.P.E and for the community.
Which
And
is
so
awesome.
we have one goal, is our goal is to better our community and to help others that they can't help themselves, so we have to step up and help them.
And I'd like to give a shout out to the food bank. I'm a board member there. We have our walk run against hunger coming up Thanksgiving morning at Banner Island, and we help thousands of people in the community with boxes of turkeys, both for Christmas and for Thanksgiving. And so please come and help support the food bank. They are very needed in Stockton.
And also, if you are reading the newspaper, or our food bank only have 50 turkey, and I was reading that, I was shocked. So you know, come and donate to food bank. And you know, with short of turkeys last year, they did almost 2,000 plus. So in the community, there's really need for that.
And Mike Donahue is excellent. He's been in charge now a little over a year and is really helping to expand the programs to help more people in the community. But yes, we do need turkeys. We're going to be having our Stuff the Bus event coming up shortly at Food for Less. Shout out to Food for Less, who always helps the food bank. So please help the food bank as well. And I'm going to take it back to you, gentlemen, and let's see if you have any final comments.
Oh yes, I'd like to just say thank you for actually inviting us over here. It's been a pleasure actually being able to be on the radio station. And if you guys have any help, any donations, anything you might have, please just come to our website, ask for a donation, ask for a box, and we would really appreciate any help you guys can give us.
Awesome.
Before I close out, I just want to bring back one of our most memorable moments from last year, because I was a first year doing it coordinator last year. Last year we had I didn't forget her name, Letitia Howard. We were doing a toy distribution for our local families on December 18th last year. I could tell that she was really struggling. Like when she got to our gate, like her van broke down. She had 3 kids in her car. Helped her out. It was like towards the end of our toy distribution time. I was trying to. She was like one of the last ones there, so we like loaded up her van like with more toys, like the extra toys that we had, and she started busting out in tears. And somehow she only had 3 kids, but I was like, "You need to help, ma'am." So we're trying to just help her out. So that was one of my most memorable moments about the program. That's why I love it so much.
It's beautiful.
And just as Sergeant Dunn said, whatever we get from the community, that's what we want to hand out back out to the community. So the more help that we get from the community, the better our program to do to go help out everybody in the community.
Glenn?
I mean, shout out with the Marines, you know, Simplify. They always come out, you know, when they say commitment, they're really committed to this program, and they go above and beyond, you know. And what can I say? Sergeant Addison and the whole battalion up in Lathrop, you know, they're doing a good job, and they have their role.
And I want to thank you for being here, and I want to thank you for all of your effort and all of the work that you do for Toys for Tots to help our community and so many others in our county. And it's not a simple thing that you're doing. I know that it takes tons and tons of planning and time and effort on your part to do this, and it's very much appreciated. And it's amazing to see the end result and see how excited the kids are and how much it means to them. This is a big deal. This is not just a minor thing that you're doing.
Yes.
One more thing, a shout out with the Marines. We were giving out toys last year, distribution. One of the family came out and they brought a letter, and then there's 3 kids, and the letter was saying, "My hero," and say, "Thank you for what you do." And I gave it to Sergeant Addison, and I took a picture of that. It's on my Facebook, and it just, some of the kids realizing, oh man, there's good people out there. And especially when you say something in the Marines, that we take that as an honor for us, you know, saying that little kids seeing respecting, and that's what we need to show to our kids, that, you know, not everybody in the uniform is bad, but you know, when you see a military out there, kids was just saying thank you for your service and understanding, you know, the the thing that they do.
Well, and I love what Sergeant Anderson said earlier about maybe this will motivate these kids in the future to value community and give back to the community and be an active citizen and participate to help others. And I love that idea too, that it would come full circle, that they might someday be helping those in need in their community. All right, and with that, I'm going to sign off. I want to give a shout out to Stockton Veterinary Emergency and Specialty Center, and make it a great day. I am the voice of Stockton. You are the voice of Stockton. We are the voice of Stockton. Take care.